Hello. How's it going? How you been? Good to see you all. It's been a while. Let's see, we got Ninja coming in with second, Bouncy with third. And did no one redeem first? I don't see anybody with first. Scrolling through. Oh, JC was first? Okay, it didn't show up on my feed. Also, Ninja, thank you for the 23 months. A 23-month streak as well. Wow. Looks like in January we'll be 24. Super awesome. Always really cool to see that. I can't believe that some of you guys are sticking around that long. Yeah, I don't know why. I just sit here and talk and I'm really boring, you know. Yeah, let's see. We got Bouncy, JC, Medikitty, Astra. Good to see you. Did you have a good comp? How am I doing? I'm doing good. Went and saw Five Nights at Freddy this weekend. Went snowboarding on Friday. I think I told you guys about that on Friday though. And then I saw Zootopia 2 right before I came back and started streaming. So busy, yeah. Yeah, Astra. Wow. Yeah. Really. Yeah, that's awesome. I wish I could have gone. That would have been so much fun. Existing. Yeah, I feel that one. Oh man. Zootopia 2. Awesome movie. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. I'm very strict on my movie ratings, and there are a lot of references that are good, but I don't know how timed they are. So that's my rating. It's a great movie. Everyone will enjoy it, even if you don't get a lot of the references. But if you know, you know. I am unfortunately not in the movie. I did not see myself in the movie. I think I can understand why my character design was rejected. If you see the movie, you could probably guess why a white Arctic fox would be possibly rejected in this film. Maybe in the next one. Oh, you took more pictures? I never like take any pictures. I take maybe like 1 or 2 pictures the entire con. Yep. There's already a white fox in it. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. It was really funny. It has some great scenes. Some that were pretty predictable, but hey, that's movies for you. They gotta have their tropes. And as for Five Nights at Freddy, this is more what I thought the first one would be like. I'm not gonna say it's a banger movie, like greatest of all time, but it is a fun movie if you enjoy the lore. And I will say it does a lot more. It's more of a Five Nights at Freddy 1 than the first Five Nights at Freddy was. So that's how I'm gonna leave it. I'd give it like a 5 or a 6 out of 10. Because, well, if I want to do it by drink, okay, 1 second. If I want to do it by video game movies, oh, it was like an 8 or a 9. You gotta add a +2 for video game movies, right? Yeah. Okay, there's the drink. Yeah, let's see. Did I miss any rewards? We see boops. I see bells, meows, ooh woo. Yep. Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Ah, I am tired. I got so much work I have to get done this week. We have a bunch of proposals and they're all due next week. But I'm traveling next week again, and then I go on vacation for 2 weeks. So I have to have like my proposals all done by the end of this week. And it's like, oh man. I am like, do I bring work home and work on it after hours? And I don't want to. You know? Yeah. Why can't I just have an off button for my mind? Why can't I be like Chad? Yeah, just sleepy. Finished a new song? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. You wish you had an off button? Yeah. Yep. It would be nice, yes. I think that's how it is for most things. Like, you wish you could just like flick a switch and then all of a sudden be like, yeah, I'm in work mode. Work. And then just like turn your mind off and sleep. Anyway. A couple of pictures. Funny chart, yeah. Another from meet and greets, yeah. No worries. No, I completely understand. I mean, most of the ones I share are me and Pursuit, so I don't have to worry about hiding faces much. It's not like any of us are like professional photographers. Actually, is anyone a professional photographer? So we can get harsh criticism on Astra's pictures. No worries. We wouldn't be too harsh. Just harsh enough. Yep. Okay, let's get a little closer. Yeah, there we go. I am tired. I've done too much, and I think I got a little fever over the weekend. Because, well, the high when I went snowboarding was 20. For those of you who are on the Celsius scale, that's like what, negative like 14 or something, negative 10. What is 20 in Celsius? Let me check. Negative 6.666666666. Well, that works out. So about negative 6.66 degrees in Celsius. So that was the high. That was the high of the day. It was a snowstorm. Yeah. It was a good time. It was a good time. It was my legs still feel like jello. I went way too hard. Like it was literally no one was out there because it was an opening day, snowstorm, super cold. Yeah. Hey Tootie, how you doing? We were just talking about Zootopia. I was saying it was a good movie and definitely worth going to see. I did not get my cameo. If you've seen the movie, you can probably understand why. You might see it tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, one of our friends, viewers here, they stop by occasionally. Worked on Zootopia 2. They did some of the water, I believe. I think they worked on the water stuff in the movie. Yeah, it was definitely a fun movie. Oh, it was. So I went at like right after work today, and I was the only one in the theater. Then like 2 minutes into like the opening credits before the movie actually plays, where they're doing all the pre-rolls of other movies, like 5 other guys like pop into the movie theater, come up, and they're like, "You're in our seat." I'm like, "No, I'm in my seat. I know the exact seat I picked out, and this is it." And they're like, "No, we have seats 6 through 10. And I'm like, "No, I have 7. Are you guys sure you're in the right row?" Turns out they were there to see Five Nights at Freddy's, not Zootopia 2. So I ended up being in a movie theater by myself. Which was kind of nice, because I could like be on my phone and no one cared. No, I'm joking. Ears down win? Yeah, when I see the prompts. Yeah, I gotta look over sometimes. You know how it is. Tootie, 3-time watch streak. Yay! Yeah. Hey, Addy, thank you for the follow. Or not the follow. You sub, thank you for the 3 months. Why couldn't you let the flyer? Well, hey, Addy. Flyers are my favorite team on the opposite side of the bracket. On the Eastern Conference, I am a Flyers fan. I have a signed card by Eric Lindros. Like, I am a Flyers fan as well as an Avs fan. Okay? But when the Flyers play the Avs, you better believe it, I'm rooting for the Avs. Hustle. Flyers are doing good this season. Like, they're actually doing good. Like, what's up with like all the bottom teams like coming out of the woodwork? I do see the woot woot. What are, like, you have the Blackhawks, who else? The Flyers, like all the teams that were like on the bottom are like upper middle teams now with actual, like, they might go like really well. 25 is the worst year ever. I don't think so. I would disagree with the worst year ever. I mean, there are some pretty bad years. I don't think 2020 is the worst year ever either. I think there's another major epidemic that kind of killed like 1/3 of the world's population. I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I honestly don't know what to say to that. Like, honestly, I know how much losing my grandparents was to me. I can't even imagine what you went through with losing a parent. So my condolences there, and I will pray for your family. Yeah. Now I feel really bad doing this woot woot redeem. This is gonna feel so bad. I'm gonna do the most like anti like enthusiastic woot woot you have ever heard. Are you all prepared for this? Are you prepared for the most apathetic woot woot ever? Woot woot. Ooh woot. There you go. There you go. More time on the redeem. I should have done it when it popped up. Well, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. Especially when you wanted to eat the cookie, but now it's all like crumbs on the floor. Now you have to clean it up because you don't want to get ants. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. New topic, switching things up. So, yeah. Hockey's fun. Did you know hockey is, I think, the third or fourth most watched sport in the world? It's like football, the soccer. Then you have the NBA, then tennis, and finally hockey. Kind of interesting that way. It's pretty much anyone that lives around snow watches hockey. Oh, am I making you feel down sad? Okay, I'll put him back up. Yeah, but if you actually think about it in terms of like cost analysis, soccer and basketball are the two cheapest sports to play. Tennis is also extremely cheap, like to get into. Then you have hockey breaking all the rules and being the outlier for cost to play versus like ease of access. Lots of hugs. And a heist. Because typically the more expensive a sport is, the less people play it. But hockey's like the only outlier on that graph. Not like any of us play sports, but yeah. Ooh, let's talk about D&D. I need to come up with my D&D character for our Christmas one-shot. I'm thinking an Echo Knight. And I'm gonna be like the ghost of Christmas present and the ghost of Christmas past, arguing with each other. So, the wild magic sorcerer, yeah, total failure on the raid. How unexpected. Oh yes, you can all just relax and just sink a little bit, you know how it goes. Yep. Yeah. We have one person who plays Scrooge, and Scrooge is a cobbler and who runs a successful shoe business, which is totally not called Nike. Or it's like something like that. Fellowship of the Ring is the Christmas party. I could see that, yeah. So, elves presenting gifts, no. Evergreens. That is pretty good. And lots of food from the hobbits. You even got a dwarf to build the chimney. But yeah, we have a person who plays a Scrooge character, and then we have another person who plays a warlock of the talisman, the genie warlock, who is bound to a shoe of Scrooge, and they're both super grumpy and want to be left alone. So I was thinking I've played those two always play the exact same character every Christmas. One time I played a luchador, a elephant luchador. That was a fun time. Another time I played a bard assassin or a bard rogue, which would basically give myself advantage on attacks to always sneak attack. But yeah, a USB keyboard. No, I've definitely been there. I am like the worst. Like, my parents are like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And like the gift exchange we do, and I'm like, I want $40 in gift cards to Guild Wars 2 and $40 in cash. What? Yep. I really don't want anything. I have everything I need. I don't need anything. So usually I get Guild Wars 2 gift cards for Christmas. And then, yeah. We only do $80 gift exchange. So typically something easy, something simple, nice bottle of whiskey or something. Yeah. No, I completely understand that, Astra. If I had to spare, I'd send it to you. But unfortunately, my spare also has has some bad keys on it. So what do you want for Christmas? I think I got the snaps. Did I get the snaps? I can't remember. I did some snapping. I can do some more. I think I did the snaps earlier. Yeah. For the yeah, that was before the redeem. That was when you guys all lost. When you didn't need to think, when you could just relax, when you just got captured. Those minds just turned off and you just felt yourself getting sleepy, so sleepy. Yeah, just nice and tired, nice and relaxed. All those thoughts just went back. You know, all those thoughts just fell asleep, just went to bed. When you were just listening and relaxing and just going deeper and deeper. Not celebrating Christmas or Thanksgiving this year. That's perfectly fine. All you want is me? Aww. Pelican case latches? I know what you're talking about. I know, like, I've seen Pelican cases, but I don't know the Pelican case latches. Is that literally like the clips on the side? Because don't you have to get like a whole Pelican case for that? A little bit lost on that one. You can replace that. Oh, okay. Or get one with locks. Yeah. I've seen like the ones where it's like the button press in, like open it up. We used to use Pelican cases a lot for equipment in military. Yeah, there's honestly, if it wasn't for having nieces and nephews, I don't think I would celebrate Christmas myself. I just don't want to spend the money a lot of times. I'm a frugal person, believe it or not. I am a very frugal person. I'm trying to save up for a house, so I have to be frugal if I plan on getting one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Well, isn't it just a W? Couldn't you just do 2 U's? Nah, I think you're fine with that. What you need to do is set up like autocorrect, so you type in 2 V's, it will automatically change it to a W. And then you could just just go through and any double V when you write will automatically change. No puns. Do you even know me? Like that's like half of my humor. Really bad puns or the occasional witty thought. Mostly that I've stolen from you guys, but still, it works. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. My drink just went down the wrong side a little bit. Ugh. I apologize. Ugh. I'll try not to die on you. Ooh, an air fryer is really nice. Weighted blanket is also really nice. Yeah. Yeah, no, I 100% when it comes to money, like, I do not recommend doing it. It's bad for the health. Yeah. Don't die. Dying is bad for health. Yeah, I think that's gonna... My New Year's resolution is no more energy drinks. That is gonna be my New Year's resolution, is I am not gonna buy any more energy drinks, because when I did the math, I was spending close to like $50 a month. And I'm like $50-$60 a month on energy drinks, and I'm like, I don't need that much caffeine. I can spend $20 and get coffee to do the same. I would rather do that than get super sugary and stuff. And the other thing is, I am really bad with energy drinks, and I don't know what it is, but I have to work out so much harder to get like the weight off when I drink energy drinks. Produce like the 700 units worth of medical products, so you need the energy. Yeah, no, I can understand that. For me, it's I think there's something in the energy drinks that makes me put on weight, because like when I stopped drinking energy drinks for like the first half of the year, like I lost a lot of weight. And then when I started drinking energy drinks again, I put weight back on. I've held at like 230, but I dropped from what? At the start of this year, I dropped from 250 down to 175, and then back up to 230. So I hit my goal of 175, and then I started drinking energy drinks again, and yeah. So I just need to stop drinking them. And I think that's just how it is I'm just gonna have to cold turkey them. Use coffee to wean myself off. Bad puns get you pause? Yes. Yes. More beans. Bean soup. Fair. That's fair. That's fair. I tend to be up at 5 a.m. and working, and I work for 10 hours a day, so I need something to keep me going. So typically I'll have coffee in the morning, and then I'll have like an energy drink after lunch. And that's the hard part. Coffee is just bean soup. Okay. Oh, I got it now. I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down, the bean soup. So, yeah. That's kind of it. Nothing too crazy. Yeah. That is exactly what I'm doing, Fenrir. That is exactly what I'm doing, and I just don't think it's good. I did manage to get like what was it? I'm trying to think. Frick. I did get some workout gear for the garage, so I can go into the garage, I can pull my car out, and I can do some workouts in there now. I have a rowing machine, a treadmill, and some free weights. So I have my own little personal gym in the garage down there. So I can actually start doing a lot more. So I'm looking forward to that. That will definitely help out a lot more. No, yeah, I don't have any meds luckily, so that does help out a bit. But yeah, be sure to take care of yourself, stay healthy. I know staying healthy is a challenge for a lot of people, but it is probably one of the best things you can do. Maybe that's why I do so well for other people. I'm not a stimulant. I'm a depressant. Ah. Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I've been... Yeah, that's honestly what I need to be doing. Because, like, I did that for, like, the first half of the year. From, like, December to... I want to say it was, like, July. I was working out, losing weight. Like I said, I dropped about 2 pounds a week. So in half a year, I had dropped 50 pounds. So now it's just... I stopped kind of working out as much. I started having energy drinks again. The rest of my lifestyle hasn't really changed. I swear I am the opposite of like the beach bod type thing. I get fat over summer and I get thin over winter. Yeah. You know, instead of getting depressed during winter, you just go and work out more. Yeah, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, does that sound about right? Need a bike again when the weather gets better? Yeah, like biking's awesome. I absolutely love biking. Mm-hmm. No, nothing. Nothing. I'm just talking about random stuff that pops into my mind like usual. Oh, another heist. Yep. Honestly, I do feel exhausted today. It's just one of those days, I think. Yeah, it's the Monday vibe. Yeah. For me, it's a lot of just, I have so much work I know I need to get done. And
EP
it
vibes.
bothers me. Yeah, sleep EB5s. Yeah. It just bothers me that I have so much work and I want to get it done. And I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it all done. And I just want to like do more. Does anybody... Yeah, you managed to get out. And same with Ninja. You got 66 points. Not a lot left. Hmm. Well, that's the best way to get out is you just don't join. Mm-hmm. Hmm. I'm just trying to think. Fate worse than death being stuck in my tail? Nah. Yeah, you just get trapped for a week or two. That sounds about right. That sounds like a fitting end. Is that the proper way to say it? No. Yeah, that's probably true. I'm probably the only one thinking that is the general state of affairs around here. Yep, still trapped. Still trapped. Can't get out. What now? Mm-hmm. I don't know, I might do an early stream today, I think. Brain, how does one acquire brain? Well, you're born with it. That's about it. If you weren't born with it, then wow. Please tell me your secrets. I'm just thinking about stuff I have to do. Yeah. I know it's been a very slow night. Nothing really happening. Yeah. The only good news is I am planning on doing VR on Friday. That's probably the only good news, is I need to do the VR stuff. So that is what I would like to do on Friday. Probably not gonna. I've been having issues with the full body tracking, so I'm probably not gonna use full body tracking. But I think we are gonna do some MMD worlds, and we're gonna get a lot of copyrighted songs played. And I'm probably gonna delete the stream afterwards. For that reason, it probably won't be streamed on YouTube, because they're usually better about like getting mad at you for that. But yeah. And I just don't want to get the strikes. So it probably won't be a YouTube stream, it will probably be Twitch only. We'll play some VR worlds and deal with that. That's all I can think of at the moment. Yeah. So that's my plans. I want to play more things. I've just it's Christmas time. It's just gonna be a lot of pain going on. Next week I most likely will have to travel. I'll find out tomorrow evening or afternoon if I have to go travel next week. And that's going to be another all the way till Friday, if that's the case. Then I am... Oh, this is interesting. The 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, I am off work. I don't work Monday through Wednesday that week. Neither do I work Thursday, but Thursday's Christmas. So I might be doing some streams on 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So one of those days we might go ahead and play Isolation, I think. Since we need to get back to Isolation. I want to play more of that game. I don't want to play more without you guys though. So we'll probably take a isolation winter isolation day. Yay. Yeah, meet the Xeno puppies. We just met the first Xeno puppy, but the Daves have done us in. So we'll have to figure our way past the Daves again. Hopefully they don't glitch through the elevator door and kill me in the cutscene. How unlucky is that? It literally... No joke. During the cutscene where it goes between the levels, it came through the elevator door that was closed and attacked me and killed me. And I couldn't shoot him because I shot the other one in the dick so many times. Yes, pretty much the same level. I think that's the same level. One's programmed to happen, the other's not programmed to happen, and Dave just doing what Dave wants. It was hungry, gotta feed it. Yeah, but it walked through a solid door without opening it. Well, I'm traveling from one act to the next. There was nothing I could do. Every vent is a death trap? Yeah, I bet. mean, the vents are a cool way to move around, but yeah, I figure it can just like do what it wants. And I'm sure it gets smarter and like learns how you play. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I bet. I bet. That's why you gotta let them never know what you're doing. Gotta keep them guessing. So like walk left and then start like walking backwards, just moonwalking, you know, flop down, do the worm. Puppy won't know what to do. And then it just runs up and eats you. No, you never pull a puppy by the tail. Don't pull Hassan and shock the dog either. Yeah. For Xeno puppies, you want to use fire, not electricity. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's also connected to the spine. You don't pull a dog's tail. That's like dog ownership #1. Zigzag, volume. Yes, do the caramel dance and. It should. It should. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Copper wire of a face hugger? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Hmm. Yeah, I'm always confused. Like now the Xenos are interesting because reshaped to look like okay. Because the face huggers are interesting because the xenomorph is basically when it's in your stomach, it takes your DNA and it evolves using whatever it was laid in as a source of DNA. So if it like face hugs a ape, it's going to be an ape xenomorph, which will probably be a little bit thicker than a normal xenomorph. So it's quite interesting when you think about it that way. Mm-hmm. Yes, fish are scary. Like the, was it the ping pong sponge? Yeah, the ping pong sponge. It's a deep sea fish that looks like a bunch of ping pong balls. And it basically hooks onto whatever brushes alongside it and then just like parasitically kills them. Mm-hmm. Well, they do have a vampire queen xenomorph. That is a thing. There is a vampire queen xenomorph. So obviously, they can do more than just humans. Mm-hmm. That is a good question. I don't know if they take on their weaknesses. And And I feel like the whole fire weakness is a like way that the engineers could kind of like control them. Like, yeah, let's just incinerate the whole thing if they get loose. But the engineers also like had the where like one of them would die to start life on a planet using their like DNA as like one of the ways to get like DNA spread across the planet. And I think the Xenomorphs was it Dave the robot, or I'm trying to think of what the robot's name was. And Prometheus, I think it was Prometheus. That re-engineered the engineer's virus and created the Xenomorphs, or something like that, or he revived the Xenomorphs. I forget. Oh, that is true as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so he changed the virus to create the Xenos. Yeah. But obviously, in my opinion, the coolest ones in the Xenoverse is the Predators. Because the like legit Predators are the most honorable warriors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but they are like, whatever respect you give them, they give it back. If you use guns, they will use guns. If you want to have a sword fight, they'll have a sword fight. If you want to have hand-to-hand combat, they will have hand-to-hand combat. They will always match you at your level. Now, it's not always going to be the same level as tech, but it will be their equivalent level, which means the more technologically advanced you are, the more at a disadvantage you are, which I think is the craziest thing about them. Mm-hmm. I like, honestly, Ray was amazing. Like Predator, the first one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, great movie, absolutely amazing, wonderful lines. Get to the chopper. Absolutely fantastic movie. But Prey, oh my god, she like the first encounter, like the Predator lets her go. Oh well, he doesn't let her go in the first encounter, but she escapes. And when she escapes, the Predator runs into people that can actually like fight. So you're like, wait, you mean I let this one run and she goes and gets more people for me to fight? Oh, perfect. This is awesome. I'm just gonna let her keep running. So he keeps getting led to like stronger and stronger opponents, and he's like doing the whole video game thing where he's like, level up, let's go, harder boss. The Predator's just having a field day with it. She's scared out of her mind. Finally, she ends up at her brother. Oh god, yeah. Okay, we do have ads going on here in a minute, so we will have that happen. Mm-hmm. You want to call your home pet? Be my guest. Yeah. The hunt for yeah, and it's really cool because her brother is probably the most badass warrior, and he should have won that fight. Hands down, he should have won the fight. But at the very last second, the Predator's like, okay, I know this is a dick move, but I gotta do it to you. and steals the victory with a little extra tech, which wasn't very honorable of him in my opinion. He should have accepted the loss and died to the brother. But by this time, the girls figured out the game. He's not really trying to kill her anymore. He's trying to like push her into other spots. So she starts laying all these traps and outsmarts him by like, hey, you want to chase me from point to point? While you were fighting my brother, I was building all these traps, and we're gonna home alone this shit. And his own hubris of not wanting to like really finish her off earlier comes back to be his death. Yeah. So I thought it was a great movie from like everyone's perspectives. Like he's like, I'm having the time of my life. This person's leading me from point A to point B. I'm getting in all the good fights. I feel like Scott Pilgrim just leveling up as I defeat all these people. And oh man, that was a heck of a fight. I know I had to use that little cheat code at the end, but no one's gonna know. Did I just step on a bear trap? That little... I'm gonna kill her. I've taken too much damage from all these other fights. She keeps luring me into all these random traps and not like fighting me head on. What is this? Death. Sorry. Yeah, and then you have the what is it? The Chief Predator? I don't... What is his name? The like Chief Predator. The one with all the Xenotails. The Cape of Xenotails. I want to see him do something. Like, I just want a movie of him. Hunters of Hunter. Yeah, the Hunter of Hunters. I want a movie of him rising to that position. Like, could you imagine that? Like, this guy just going out? Like, I'm expecting like a 300 style movie of him. Like not just a planet, like not just a hive, but like just drop him off on a planet with him and two others. And it's a planet that's completely dominated by the xenomorphs. And let him go wild. You don't even need a human in this. Just do it in the style of 300. And you're good. Just epic low motion battle scenes. And have him wipe out an entire planet. Sacrifice one of his buddies in the process for like the final blow. Well, it's not his sacrifice, but they like choose to sacrifice themselves so he can finish it. And then have him like Rocky moment training arc where he's just going around cleaning up. I could see that. I could definitely see that. Mm-hmm. Really tired. There's a ton of stuff with those movies, and the fact that it's like merged. I think it would be really cool is if you did a StarCraft, Xenos, Predators, Humans. Think about it. I mean, it's basically StarCraft already. You have the Zerg, which will be the Xenomorphs. You have the Terra, which is the humans, and I know what they're called, but I can't think of their names right now, where they're warping stuff in and they're going invisible. That would be the was it Yante? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be the only way to do it, and it would be an enemy of my enemy thing, like the Aliens vs Predator movie, where hey, the humans screwed up and gave birth to like all the like 3 aliens, and the Xenos are here to test their mettle against the Xenos, or the hunters are here to test their mettle. And then at the end, the human wins because the other 2 die taking them out. I still want to see what became of the Predator, the Predator Xeno. I think that is one of the craziest ones we need to see. The Pred alien usually dies. Do bulkier, heavier, similar mandibles. Oh, okay. They're called abominations. That is the Yeah, they are literally referred to as abominations. The Pred aliens are referred to as abominations, or classified as such. And there's only one Praetorian Pred alien. And they're like a solo alien. So that's the scary one. But they will claim trophies. That's an interesting. Yeah. So you have the abominations, but then there's the Praetorian Pred alien, which is a solo hunter. And the solo hunter basically will collect trophies and stuff of its kills and will not form a hive or listen to a hive. And is much more intelligent. Oh, they're also considered abominations because they act purely on like instinct, where they won't listen to a queen. Where the heavy assault Pred aliens will follow the queen's instructions, and then the Praetorians can literally kill a queen and act as a queen in the absence of one. Yeah. So the prelate how do you say this? The Praetorian Pred alien is the one that basically can act as a queen. It can control a army of drones. It is much smarter, like it has the predator intelligence. But yeah, it's basically a predator in alien form. The heavy assault ones are the ones that can basically take a nuke, but they can't become. They're only drones. They can't go any higher. That's interesting. Oh well. But it is late. I do need to get some rest. Okay, last on my drink. I'm tired. I am definitely worn out, and I need to do more work tomorrow. And I need to finish. Ah, man. I might just end it. I might just end it today. I don't think we need to really do a raid. I only see Spouty and Canadian on. They're both doing great. Spouty's just chatting. Canadian Dragon's doing routine stuff. Or it's a game called Routine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the problem is if I do a raid, then I need to like stick around for like another like 10 minutes, and I just don't want to do that today. I just want to go get some sleep. Like I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, it takes 15 minutes to run my daily, 30 minutes to run the farming route. Okay, I think I'm just gonna skip the farming route and do my daily and call it a night. You know, I'm just ready to pass out. Yeah. Yeah, we could trade next time. I'm exhausted. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. We'll be back on Wednesday with some more fun chatting and whatever just pops up. And probably me complaining about the Guild Wars 2 patch notes. I'll probably complain about them. Yeah. I'm gonna be probably reading those at work tomorrow. Oh well, again, thank you everyone for stopping by. I always appreciate you guys coming out. It's always wonderful to see you all. As always, stay safe, be kind, be happy. Bye-bye.